Hey everyone, I went ahead and did my strength and power screen today for TPI, so I wanted to show you guys my scores. So first thing about me, I'm 40 years old, 4 years after an Achilles rupture playing basketball. Haven't done enough workout the last 4 years, and I can really see that when I do these tests. Again, my fitness screen, the regular level 1 screen, I do really well. Mostly greens, a few yellows, so my mobility is great. They give me a golf fitness handicap of 6, which is really low for this screen. I'm a 2.7 handicap right now. But my goal this off season is to get to a scratch next year and also get from 160 to 170 mile an hour ball speed. So when I look at these tests, as I do this for a living, help screen people, I can see my sit up and throw. That means my core is weaker than it should be. Vertical jump, I'd expect that it's low because of my Achilles rupture, but everything was mostly yellow. I'm close to being decent, but not great. So the nice thing about this program is with an 8-pound medicine ball, it shows me kind of what I scored with my upper body, my core, and my lower body. So 17 is my vertical. My old vertical used to be 22, and anything on TPI would tell you anything 18 to 22 is good. 22 is really what they're looking for. On the core, which is a sit up and throw, like you're lying on your back, you sit up and throw a ball. They want that about 18 to 22 feet. Again, I was at 15 feet. And then upper body, which is a seated chest pass for distance, they want 18 to 22 feet. Again, all these closer to the 22, I was at 16. So they also have you do basically like a shot put test. So interesting enough, I'm above average on the shot put test, 29 feet from my right side, which is my non-dominant side since I'm left-handed, and then 30 from my dominant side. So both those show me above average, and my balance isn't too bad. I'm within 3% for symmetry, so that's really good. So the other thing I want to show is on these ratings, when you hit more info, let's see, it gives me data on tour averages. Okay, so my lower body score was 17, so it's tour average. I'm 77% of tour hour average. And again, you see down here, it says strength versus speed. Left side compared to tour average 86%, right side compared to tour average 86%. So again, I'm really 160 ball speed's below tour average. Tour average is probably creeping towards 170. I'm seeing, well, that's really where I am, and why is because of these tests. So if I go back and close that out and I go to the core test, more info. Again, core strength compared to average only 68%. So there's a big issue there. Left side compared to tour average, 80%. This is the strength. So again, when you look at, this is when I did a pulling test. That's the strength. This is the power test, the sit up and throw. So it's kind of telling me that I'm fairly balanced across all three of these zones. I've not done a lot of exercise since my injury, and it's really showing up on these tests. So again, upper body score, I'm 73% compared to tour average. And then on the pushing strength test, I'm 92%. My left side and 88% on my right. I'm left-handed, so I feel like that's partly why. So these strength right side, left side 22, 23, those should be at least 25% of my body weight. So that's kind of what all this detail is. So it's a nice detailed picture of, how your body's working and where your weaknesses are. So I'm a good example of somebody that comes in and sees me as, oh, I need to work on stretching and flexibility. I'm getting older, me being 40. Well, when you look at, sometimes what happens is you get that person, I do the level 1 screen, and they actually have pretty good, lots of green lights like mine, a few yellow lights. Maybe they have one red light or something we have to fix. But where they're lacking their power and their stability for the swing is when we do these power strength tests. So, excuse me, I went back to the wrong one. Let me see if I can get this a little bit better. I'm looking through my camera as I do this, which isn't super smart. But anyway, so you can see the reason I'm behind tour average on ball speed is because I'm behind tour average on all of these tests, which are the power and strength test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out 3 days a week. I'm going to plan on retesting myself in 1 month, but I'll also show you guys kind of what exercises I do. The great thing about the TPI system and this app is I can hit prescription here and it'll pull up exercises it would suggest for like 30 minutes. I could say it's a 60-minute workout and it gives me these. I'll actually go through these and pick some and then do some of my own that I know will work for me. But if anybody in the Kansas City area is interested in TPI assessments, follow me on this journey, but also I do a really good job of helping people get better with these, and I'd love to help you out. Okay, so follow me on my journey. Thanks for watching.